Now, did you do anything weird?
Thank you, Dawn. Thank you. Are you weird?
People do weird stuff. No, I don't think so. I mean, I'm really short. I guess that. I don't know, some people think that's weird.
And it just really was a weird thing for me. I just was thrown off, and it kind of just sent the whole thing into a tailspin. I don't know.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
The most popular thing we've ever done on the show, and I do mean that is second chance romance. We call it the butt clinching segment. I gotta tell you,
there you go.
The tightest my butt has ever been did not come from working out with trainers. No. It came from this horrendous segment, but it's back. B. Arthur couldn't be more thrilled, and judging by social media comments, you guys couldn't be more thrilled. You know the drill. We got an email. Okay. So Beth wrote us. Let's go ahead and put Beth up first.
Sure. She's on the phone with us right now. Hi, Beth.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, girl. Hey. Go ahead and tell us about your the guy and the date. Tell us everything.
Sure. Well, I'm sure it's weird now because I've been doing the whole pandemic dating thing, and I don't know who else has, but it's been fun to Zoom and FaceTime people for a little bit. Just, feels more personal and stuff. So,
okay.
There was a lot of texting before, and anyway. So
I remember that.
I met this guy, Devin. Yes, they would just drop off the face of the earth.
It's like you text somebody for a while, and then you're like, okay, they didn't get any pictures, so I guess they're not interested in me.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Right. So this has been a little different. So I met Devin online, and we're talking on FaceTime. And so, it started out like I picked him because I talked to the guys who get the premium memberships, because I think that they're looking to seriously actually date and not just flirt or something. Yeah. So I tried to weed out those guys first. And so it was like my first in-person date after a year, and I was super excited to meet him. We had talked a couple times, like I said, on Zoom, and so in person, we met outdoors at a patio, and the mask mandate wasn't lifted yet. So we got to see each other in the flesh, but we were covered most of the time. But he was really great and really well put together. And he might have just come from work because he was really professional, like had a tie and dress pants on, and he was really hot. We had a good talk. We talked about his dog because he was always in the Zoom meetings with us. And, we joked around about, having to put on pants to come out here. And we talked about our future plans. Like, it was really, really nice. And because we'd already chatted on Zoom, it was weird because I thought he seemed a little standoffish. Oh. And I was kind of nervous, but we'd already talked before.
Was he standoffish right away, Beth, or was it something that materialized over the date?
It was pretty much right away. And he, it got progressively more, I could tell, but I don't know if there was something.
So how many times had you just flirted and chatted mostly, or how many times did you have like a Zoom date?
We talked like 4 times, like pretty short conversations each time, but we were like regularly checking in to kind of try to build to get to meet each other in person.
Now, did you do anything weird?
Thank you, Dawn. Thank you.
Did you show up drunk? Did he see the inside of your dirty car? Do you have a creepy doll collection you talked about? Anything like that?
And you're a listener, so you know we're going to ask this because you know that we've had this before. We've had creepy doll collections. We've had stuffed animals, covered a bed. I mean, we've had everything. So are you weird?
People do weird stuff. No, I don't think so. I mean, I'm really short. I guess that. I don't know, some people think that's weird. Yeah, I'm like 5'1", and he even commented on it. That's why I even bring it up because. Okay. Anyway, he's pretty tall, and he has like a lot on Instagram. He has like a lot of tall friends. Like everyone looks like a model in his Instagram.
Oh God.
So I don't know if he didn't like my shortness, like.
Okay.
Evolve or something.
Right.
Okay. Well, we're going to hold you to the I'm not weird. Okay. We're going to hold you to that, Beth.
Okay.
Okay. This is what we're going to do. Beth, you know this. We're going to put you on hold now. We're going to go to Devin, who's been on hold listening to Steve Patterson sing My Sharona. And we're going to go over there and find out what's going on. So,
and so you
Beth,
won't hear what he has to say, but we'll bring you back in just a second, okay?
Okay, let's go
All right.
to Devin.
Devin, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, hi,
Oh, there
Devin.
you are.
Hi, thanks for listening to that hold music.
Thank you.
No problem.
Sorry you were on hold for so long. This is Jason and Dawn and Kenny. And Dawn, you know what? You start off. You be the Alexis here. Go ahead, Dawn.
Okay, so you met Beth online. She told us that, and you've been ghosting her ever since you went on that date. Do you remember the date? Do you remember her? Sometimes we have people claim that they don't even remember going out with the person. So I called you earlier this week and you said you would come on. Hopefully you'll be honest with us. So can you tell us your side of the story? Like what happened for you?
Sure. It was a strange date for me. We had dinner. I honestly I'd planned to take her to a nicer place, but then had to kind of switch plans once I saw her because we met on Grand Avenue, and there's obviously lots of choices there. So I just quickly made a decision to go into like a more casual place.
Oh,
okay.
And it's weird because her online profile had a much more sort of polished, kind of classy looking person. It was definitely something that I was drawn to. I'm a very put together person. And we did do some Zoom dates. She looked, even on those, quite dressed up. But she looked very put together with jewelry and her hair was done, just
on the Zoom dates.
All of that stuff.
Okay.
But, and the only reason I say all of that is because when she shows up for the in-person date, she's wearing sweatpants. She doesn't have any makeup on. I mean, those aren't the most important things, but it's just, it was kind of a disconnect for me. And I was a little put off. I think she had a ponytail and some Ugg boots. And I was confused.
Oh, because you were thinking, hey, this is the first date. You never get a chance to make another chance to make a first impression.
Oh.
Going to go to a nicer restaurant.
Yeah.
And then you had to kind of
pivot.
On the fly pivot. Okay.
Yeah.
But other than the clothes and all that, I mean, were you attractive or did that immediately put her in the friend zone for you?
She's definitely a beautiful woman. I just, it looked like she was about to go do her laundry. And it just really was a weird thing for me. I just was thrown off and it kind of just sent the whole thing into a tailspin. I don't know.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, that's the answer. Thanks for being honest.
Yeah.
Do we want to get her back on the line?
Yeah. So Devin, we have Beth on the other line. So we're going to put her up now.
Okay.
And go ahead, Dawn. Hey,
Beth, can you just sort of give your side of the story really quick?
Yeah. So
Hi.
Beth,
Yeah.
hi. Did you hear Devin?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I'm used to working from home and I'm just used to really casual life now. And I mean, I've always been pretty casual, but this is I had on a designer tracksuit and I guess I was running a little late for the date. I definitely don't want to be late and leave someone hanging. So I didn't throw on any makeup, but I just didn't realize that was going to make a difference to him.
Does that change knowing that made a difference to him? Does that change the way you feel about him? I mean, are you kind of regretting wanting another date or are you willing?
Oh yeah. No, it's if you're not going to take me as I am. Or
Devin, are you back with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So Beth just said that it kind of, the whole reason she reached out is A, she wanted to know, and B, she wanted to maybe see if there was another date possibility. She's now saying no. Even if she said yes, would you have entertained that?
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I'm kind of being made to look really bad here. I mean, I'm not that surface level of a person. The whole thing is just she sort of puts herself out there in one way and then kind of just, I mean, it was a very different person that I saw standing in front of me. So anyway, I won't try to defend myself more. I just feel bad about this. I mean, she's probably a lovely person, but no, I think I'm not interested.
Oh, okay. She's actually on the line now. Beth.
I guess we're on the same page then. So
Yeah.
Are you offended by what he said?
Yeah,
you probably didn't hear a
I'm
lot
not trying
of
to
it.
be like a totally, material person. It's just you present one way. I didn't feel like you were really like interested in bringing your best self, and it was like a date, and I was excited, and it just felt kind of like I don't know, like you didn't care or something.
Right. So I guess when I met your friends, like you'd be worried I wasn't like presentable enough, or you need some arm candy or something.
Well, yeah, I mean, if it was like Sunday morning and we were all like just waking up, going to brunch or something, I think it would have been maybe a different story. But we were like, going to dinner. It was night, it was like, it just, I don't know. It felt.
Well, it
wrong.
sounds like, look, there's nothing wrong with either of you wanting certain things. So it looks like also that you're on the same path. So guys, thank you for being honest and returning our call. For you, Devin, and Beth, thank you for emailing us and being the first one back in Second Chance Romance. Thanks to the both of you.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Beth, for being a myTalker. Well, there we go. I can unclench my butt now.
I want to go home.
Okay, you can go. No, not yet. We have a half hour.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. The whole show's uncomfortable sometimes. The whole thing.